So yeah, I kind of stumbled onto this tiny island out in the middle of nowhere. And by stumbled, I mean I may or may not have just dumped a ton of dirt into the ocean until it looked vaguely like an island. Either way, it's my island now. Oh, and if you're new here, I've got this totally reasonable little goal to build 30,000 houses in this Minecraft world. Yeah, 30,000. This is house number 12. I didn't have a whole lot to work with, basically just quartz and glass. But when I saw where the sun sets out here, I knew I had to build something, a place where I could float around, watch the sky turn orange, maybe pretend I'm at some fancy spa. Priorities, right? So yeah, this is where it all starts. Just me, a tiny chunk of my so-called island, and a whole lot of quartz lines that don't look like much yet. Honestly, half the time, I'm just hoping I don't mess up the layout and have to tear it all down. But hey, that's house number 12 in the making for you. Still got 29,988 more to go. Totally reasonable plan, right? Alright, moving on. We're finally getting the first floor started. It's mostly just quartz pillars and big glass panels for now. Honestly, it kind of looks like a fancy bus stop at this point, but hey, trust the process, right? One side of the wall's up. Now it's kind of starting to look like an actual building, or, you know, maybe just a bunch of fancy white boxes stacked together. Got the stairs in, and so now I can officially waste even more quartz going up. Priorities, right? First floor beams are up. Finally feels like this might turn into an actual house, or, you know, just a fancy skeleton for now. Threw in some edge details on the roof, because apparently I'm fancy like that. Honestly though, it kind of makes the whole build pop. Got the floor extending right over the pool, because who doesn't want to flex with a floating patio, right? Still kind of blows my mind. This is just quartz and glass. Started throwing up some walls on the second floor. Gotta keep the rich vibes going, you know? Pretty soon this will actually look like a mansion, maybe. Alright, so now I'm working on the roof for the second floor. Gotta be honest, building roofs in Minecraft is weirdly satisfying. Like, it finally starts to look complete, you know? Also, kinda love how the whole thing is floating over the pool. Makes me feel like I'm building some billionaire's vacation home, which I guess I technically am, and if that billionaire was me with way too much quartz. Alright, so now I'm working on the roof for the second floor. So I'm finally starting on the walls up here. Just some glass, a couple fancy pillars, nothing too wild yet. But you can already kind of tell this is going to end up looking way fancier than I probably deserve. Started working on the interior, threw in a kitchen, some lights. Honestly, this is where it starts feeling like an actual home, not just a fancy box. Kind of makes me want to move in for real. Check out this massive open space. Kind of overkill for just me, but hey, who doesn't want to pretend they're loaded, right? Those lights, though, actually make it feel like some fancy hotel lobby. Set up this little chill spot right by the glass, so I can watch the sun go down and pretend I've got my life together. Honestly, who needs therapy when you've got views like this, right? Got all the lights set up and the yard looking clean. And so yeah, I guess that's another house done for my totally reasonable 30,000 house challenge. Honestly, I could just chill here forever, and watching the sunset, pretending I own the place for real. All right, that's it for this one. I'm gonna go for a swim and watch the sunset from my totally unnecessary pool. Don't forget to stick around for the next build. Only 29,988 houses to go. Catch you later.